Hello, and welcome back to The Scent Guys, the podcast where two guys try to speedrun the TV show Super Sentai, and every week we do it, I get less confident in that intro. Of like, is that what we're doing? But it is.
By the 50th season, will you be like, hi?
I think we'll start every episode with, fuck you, this is happening. Like, we'll go full Sentai. We'll start the episode scene 4 of the show. Just match that energy. I'm Harry.
I'm Adam.
And this week we are watching
Battle Fever J.
Battle Fever J. It's my favourite name so far.
Yeah.
Mostly because it's... And I don't mean this in English, but like it is an English phrase.
It is an English phrase.
Like not a real one. But
No.
like Battle Fever J, I'm like, I understand those three words not together.
They were never put together before this.
No. But what a waste of the previous 1,978 years? Are we on 78? What year is this one coming out? 9.
I didn't know what words you were saying.
Well,
I didn't figure out I didn't realize you were trying to do the number of years it had been since Jesus.
My guy. He's my guy. Yeah, this is a religious podcast. Heads up to the listener, I've just spent the last... I'm doing the maths, 9 hours on a first aid training course.
Yeah, so if I do have a stroke mid-podcast...
I'm going to be great, but if you don't have a stroke, which is the more likely event, my energy might just be a bit odd.
This is the perfect time for me to have an accident on the podcast because it's like fresh in your brain.
I mean, I haven't found out if I passed the course yet
True.
or not. So we're in this kind of vague... I have all the knowledge, but I don't know if that knowledge is enough to do anything.
I mean, I'll take any CPR you give me.
Mine was a bit slow, and I don't think they appreciated how long it took me to breathe in to do the like breaths to them. So you'll come back, but it'll take
Eventually.
a while. Yeah, it'll take me a little time to get you back. What have you been up to?
Today I filmed someone in drag on their rooftop.
Amazing.
It's quite windy.
It's fun that we've been messaging all day and you've not mentioned that. Like, I didn't know you'd done that.
So my friend was on the roof and they were in drag. And when they were singing on the roof. Did I mention that part? I don't know.
I think weirdly it was implied.
Yeah.
Like, what else would they be doing?
They were singing on the roof. And when they were singing, they made eye contact with someone on the street level. Like, you know, a very, like, cis, sleazy man who started making their way over.
No.
And then at one point, I think they got close enough to realize that they weren't a woman, and then turned around and walked away. Like, nope, I can't call that one.
It's weirdly like offensive on two levels.
Right.
Like, I was going to be offensive, then I couldn't figure out what gender you were, so I wasn't. I was like, well, that also is. Well, that's fun.
It was fun. It started raining. That was good fun.
Yeah, it's not been a nice day.
Kind of in a puddle is nice.
I think, yeah, there's something nice about the idea of a rained-on drag queen. It's like kind of poetic. I started a new comedy night, and it was...
Yeah.
Oh, it's a weird one.
Bit of fun.
Bit of fun, that's what it's called. And the world's biggest dog showed up, and then someone was like, if you think this dog's big, the other guy who brings this dog twice the size.
Oh my god.
And it was like it's a huge XL Bully dog.
Yeah.
Lovely dog. Big, like, had a huge muzzle on, but was so friendly and like would let anyone pet him. The owner was a fucking nutcase. I don't mind if he listens to this. He was fucking weird. Because Josh Elton was on, and he goes, oh, guess what my dog's called? And Josh is like, how would I know? Like, TV. Guess what it stands for?
I dread to think.
Well, Josh goes, television. He goes, yeah.
Oh.
And then he goes, guess why? And Josh goes, why? I went, first day I got him, he ate the TV remote, which is
What?
the best thing to call your dog is the first thing he eats. I think there's something beautiful about that.
That's so nice.
But yeah, that guy was fucking so much.
Is that kind of like a foreboding energy of what this night is going to be?
So, yeah,
Okay.
I think, so this was the first one. It was so, the first half was just a really lovely gig with a really switched on audience because he hadn't arrived yet. But it was already a bit crazy. There was a great bit. There was someone in the audience who was an ornithologist. So Joe went,
What is that?
Bird guy.
Bird guy.
Like specialist in birds.
Bird specialist.
So Joe goes, what bird, dead or alive, would you want to have dinner with? And the bar lady just goes, Lady Di. Just
Oh my god.
beautiful. Like, that's the staff of this place. It's at Granny Macs in Cardiff on City Road, which is a very Irish bar.
Very Irish.
But yeah, that was my week, was that. And then, what if someone dies in front of you? And I'm like, I would be unhappy. And they're like, wrong answer.
I do like that we don't know when this podcast is coming out, right? This could be like...
Granny Macs might already be dead.
The comedy night might be over.
Yeah. Because in theory, it's going to run weekly. I think we're going to get bored of it pretty fast.
So if you listen to this, either there's a great new comedy night that is now a regular comedy night, or there's no longer a comedy night.
Because the good thing about it being every Wednesday is all we have to do is keep it going. I don't expect there's a night on this date, because we won't hit that date. But if it hasn't caught fire, if you're listening to this, there'll be one on Wednesday.
Yeah. So come on down.
Come on down. Follow me on Instagram at Dobbs is Funny, because I'll forget to plug it at the end like I have done 3 out of 4 episodes so far. What year are we in?
1979.
1979, good year?
Good year. Would you like to guess?
Oh, no. Our famous game.
2 foods that came out in 1979.
It's mad to imagine a food coming out.
The word food for these items could be seen as generous.
Okay.
Depending on how you feel about it. I mean, not too far off.
One of these days, I'm going to just soul read it.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing. Polos. No, they're older. Polos feel like a wartime mint.
Similar shape of packaging.
Rolos.
No.
There's a lot of tube-based foods that aren't quite food.
It's a tubey food.
Smarties.
No.
Fruit pastels.
No.
Is it more minty?
Okay.
Wow.
So
okay, there's a lot of emotions on that face then.
No. Okay, there's no way I can explain this without sending you down a completely wrong track.
Okay.
I'll tell you, ignore my comments for now, and I'll tell you where my brain went in a minute.
Okay. I'm at the corner shop. I got in my mind palace. I'm at the corner shop, and I'm looking at all the little tubes by the counter.
I wouldn't find it there.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, this thing gives me the biggest ick.
Strepsils.
No, I quite like a strepsil.
I like a strepsil.
It gives me an ick in the way that it is formed and packaged and everything about it. So I don't really know where you find it in a shop because I've never gone looking for it. But it's not a sweet item.
I give in.
Pepperami.
Pepperami. Oh, I love a pepperami.
Of course you do.
Because it's the worst food.
It's horrific.
So in the way that like sausages and hot dogs are the worst food, but that's good because it's all the bits that you otherwise wouldn't eat, but you should eat them all. But because it's so bad and it's so gross, there's like a weird primal joy of eating. So I haven't had a pepperami in years because I'm always like, well, I'm also trying to cut back on how much meat I eat, but I'm also like, it feels so like it's empty calories. It's awful for you. But God, it just feels like you're alive. Like, I feel so alive eating a pepperami. Okay, I hang on. In what world was I close with Tic Tacs?
Right, because you said mint, right?
Yeah.
So my brain went peppermint, pepperami. But I was trying to explain that without giving it away. And also, pepperami isn't called pepperami because of peppermint.
Yeah.
It's just the same suffix, prefix.
I don't know, man. I don't know what that word means. Oh, wait, am I guessing 2 or 1?
Oh, yeah, there's the other one.
Any similarities to pepperami?
In the, like, processed variety.
Billy Bear meat.
No, but I do want to find out when that came out.
I feel like that might have already happened.
And whoever decided that needs to pay for their crimes.
How dare you?
Do you remember at our old workplace where that drag queen threw Billy Bear ham over the audience?
I forgot your specific trauma with Billy Bear meat.
And, you know, that's all fun and games until you realise you're the person who has to clean up the Billy Bear meat. Because no one's taking that with them. It's not like I'll take this home with me.
No, they're not tidying it up after themselves.
No, which is fair.
And we can't do anything with it. I think it was Joe on stage at one point who went, "It just doesn't sweep," which is such a beautiful summary of like, yeah, what are you doing with it?
It does just congeal to the ground.
I feel like I wasn't in that day. I heard about this and I was like, this is why I don't work the drag shows.
I've got a great picture of some I've got a great video somewhere of the Billy Bear ham just like half dangling off a chair in the wind, and like some music playing. I can't remember what it was, but I was just traumatized. For people listening, if you watched Drag Race, it was Jimbo, because of course it was. That'll make sense to some people, Trev.
I love that you had to feel you felt my judgment of the idea of I get that drag is for some people, but it is the least for me thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I say that we're going to see the Gallifrey Cabaret's Christmas pantomime.
Yes.
That's a bit of me. That feels like it should be on the same tier, but it just isn't.
It's a very different style of drag.
And I think that's
the kind of drag I'm really into.
That's like, look how much fun we're having. Whereas a drag queen is like, look how good I am. And I'm like, I actually don't think you're good. So like, we can't
take your Billy Bear ham and get out of
here, Jimbo. Although I do love the idea of shouting at someone called Jimbo, because I feel like a Batman villain. More things from the year.
Oh, you haven't even guessed what it...
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't Billy Bear ham.
I just kind of assumed it was.
So like a processed food item that is like hugely popular. And it's like the item is not the food itself, but the food containment.
Cream egg.
No. The thing I've got is not like an item of food. It is a set almost of foods that you can purchase.
It's a set of foods that you can purchase.
Yes, as one complete item that was invented in 1979.
I've spent all day doing quizzes, dude. I'm not built for this.
Would you like to know?
Yeah, I'm not going to get it.
A Happy Meal.
A Happy Meal?
A Happy Meal.
Oh, what a wonderful day. Oh, we've caught up. This is when the world got happy.
This is when the world got happy.
I can't wait to find out when it got unhappy again. Yeah. we've hit the window, because we're not there now.
What was your go-to Happy Meal?
I mean, I'm a chicken nugget guy.
Yeah, that was me.
Because like, I didn't like burgers till I was like 18. I never really got them, and then I was like, this is the best thing ever. And now I'm like, moral reasons I'm not supposed to, but I like them now. I've got years worth of burger time that I've not used.
And honestly, chicken nuggets are like the pepperoni of the poultry world.
Because it's all the bits that otherwise would get thrown away.
Like that Jamie Oliver bit, you know the one?
This is a little before my time.
So Jamie Oliver did this TV experiment where he showed kids what chicken nuggets are made of, and he like made his own chicken nuggets, and he's like, so we've got the shit and the bits of coffee, and put them all through a blender and made chicken nuggets. And like, would you eat that, kids? And they all put their hands up and like, yeah, it's great.
Because like, it's when people say like hot dogs are gross. I'm like, yes, that's the point. They're the best thing. I think my catchphrase for this year has been nothing makes me happier than a hot dog at the movies, but it's true. Like, there's something just so lovely about, like, this is all the stuff that no one else wanted, and it's made something beautiful.
And you can see them on that little roller on the back.
And Superman's here. It's the best.
Movies came out.
Movies.
Apocalypse Now.
Haven't seen it, but I know of it.
I haven't seen it either. Alien.
Haven't seen it.
Neither
but
have
I know of it.
I've only seen Alien Resurrection, which I've been told is absolute dog shit.
It's not one of the good ones.
No.
I mean, I've seen none of them.
But I watched it in college because we had to recreate a scene from it.
Of course you did.
It's great. I'll show it to you at one point. Am I in it? I think I am. I think I punched someone.
We'll put it on the Instagram. Yeah. Or we'll just pretend it's from said time.
It's really got that vibe, you know, a lot of jump cuts, a lot of like strange angles. The Muppets movie.
Oh, I've seen that one.
I haven't seen that one.
That's a good one. They don't pick up Big Bird because he's too big.
LA passes the first homosexual rights bill.
That's the name of the film.
That's nice.
What a movie.
What a movie.
Big up LA.
So we're getting somewhere.
We're getting
somewhere. Elton John is the first Western pop star to tour the USSR.
I mean, those events line up pretty clearly.
Also lines up with Thatcher being elected.
Oh, big year. Pepperami being the same year as Thatcher is awesome.
Thatcher gets into power and McDonald's are like, you know what? These kids need some happiness.
All these kids are out of work.
The miners might not have any work, but you know what?
But God, they'll be happy with their meal. Probably cost like 3p back in the day.
This is something I don't want any further research into because I just want this as a sentence. Jimmy Carter was attacked by a swamp rabbit. And that's all I want to know.
couldn't have guessed where that was going.
I had never heard of a swamp rabbit before.
I don't think it's real, dude.
The first documented case of a robot killing a human in the US.
That's early.
Yeah.
What robot?
I don't know.
One from Robot Wars? Was Sir Kill-a-Lot around?
Oh, maybe Matilda.
Matilda got him. Matilda's the reason for the first bloodshed in the war.
Oh, and I got this, which I should have included earlier, probably. The Funny Walkman came out. But after, Jimmy Carter and the human killer, you can't end with the Funny Walkman. So, yeah, that's 1979.
And here we are. It's time for... Do you want to do the sex game or Colours in the Wind?
Do the sex game.
Sex game. So, I don't know how many there are. I think there's going to be 5 again. So we went 5, 4, 2, 5. As in, 4 became 5.
5, 4, 2, 5. 4 became 5. When 2 become 1.
4 become big one. Yeah, I reckon. I'm saying we're at 3 guys and 2 girls.
Oh.
I think we're early.
Ambitious.
I think we get 1 and then we're going to have a while without.
You think Fentai saw feminism in 1979?
Oh, no, I think they went back to sexism after. I think they had she was number 4 in a little sidecar. And then when they had a team of 4, there was still a woman on it. And yes, she got shot by a crime bullet. But she was there.
She was indeed there.
I think as well. So there's 2 angles for this. Mm-hmm. Last series didn't do great. As in, it got cut early and didn't seem to do well financially. Either they're going to be like, who cares, chuck another woman in. Or they're going to be like, women don't sell, cut one. So it's a bit tricky. My main prediction for this week, I mentioned this last time, the Toei Spider-Man series has come out.
Yes.
In which he has Leopardon, which is Spider-Man's Megazord.
Based on a leopard.
I did not know that was pre-Power Rangers getting Megazords.
Right.
So I think this series we're going to get one. Because they've just made a series with Giant Robot.
Yeah.
They're going to have Giant Robot.
They've got to.
I'll be really upset if they don't.
So yeah, obviously Marvel co-created the Toei Spider-Man.
Well, because the story of that is he's just a guy who worked for Marvel who lived in Japan and was like, this is awesome. He'd watched Sentai, which at this point is Go Ranger and Jacka.
Yeah.
And was like, I want to make this. And he sent off a pitch. And genuinely, I think a quote in the feedback was, you've gone native. Like, Marvel were like, what the hell is this? And then Stanley was like, give it a go.
Yeah.
And then it's in the opening to... So it's called Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And in the opening, a character goes... Like a thief goes, who are you? And he goes, an emissary from hell, Spider-Man. Yeah. Which is the best. And we're coming off of that energy for this.
Yeah. So for anyone who doesn't know about Toei Spider-Man, I think you should watch it. I've actually never watched it. I've seen clips. He has like a transformation device.
Oh, it's awesome.
He is not Peter Parker. He's just a Japanese man.
Just some guy.
Possibly, I think, from the planet Spider.
So, no. Well, yes.
Someone's from the planet Spider.
There's a medieval knight.
Okay.
He has a spider friend. Then, when man dies, he becomes Spider, and he in Hole. And then, modern day, not Peter Parker, fall in Hole, and Spider, who was Knight, is like, you need to be the new Spider-Man, which he wasn't. He wasn't Spider-Man, but he's like, you need to be the new one. Then, in episode 2, they kill the spider, so he's just out of the show. But there's a flashback scene, he's just a knight. And he's like, you'll have my tools now. Then in the future, he's got a car and a lion that turns into a big robot. And it's like, wait, you didn't have that. It's a great show.
What?
I was so tempted to ask if we could do Spider-Man for this, but I know too much about it that it wouldn't shock me. Like, I know most of the first episode.
So is Planet Spider not a thing?
I think
Where
it
have
might
I got that
be.
from?
I think the spider... So Spider 1, I think, is from Planet Spider. Spider 2 is the soldier that Spider 1 was friends with.
Sure.
Maybe.
Okay.
Remembering that I've watched videos about this from people who don't speak Japanese, like, I think this is the plot. It's hard to tell.
So that was co-produced by Marvel, because
Yes.
obviously you can't do a Spider-Man and not be Marvel. So Marvel's relationship didn't end there.
Oh, I didn't know this.
This next series is co-produced by Marvel.
Oh! He's Iron Man in it.
I don't know in like what capacity they were co-producing.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, I just haven't done the research I've meant to.
That's fine.
But that's all I know. So they co-produced this series and the next two, I believe, are Marvel-based.
Because this is in an era where Marvel was like either broke or rolling in it. Yeah. And it was always like one or the other.
There's no in between.
Because Marvel's always kind of been a failing company. Then they'd have like a big spike and then it would disappear.
And then they'd sell all their assets.
Yeah, which is why there's still like awful Sony Spider-Man movies. Because they were like, we'll sell you Spider-Man if you buy our like desks. Yeah. We need desks. We'll sell you Spider-Man for yours. Like, it's such a failing company.
So theoretically, these guys could show up in like an Avengers.
Well, if this is the costumes I think it is, I've seen these in a comic book before.
Okay.
But I don't read Marvel, so I think genuinely might be a dream. Because we've been watching Sentai and making this podcast, and I've been reading comic books, and I've not been sleeping much. So maybe last night I had a dream. My brain now's like, oh yeah, a few years ago I read a comic about these guys.
So what do you think these guys are then?
Planes.
Planes?
I'm guessing the theme is planes.
Oh, so I don't think you know the guys then.
So I'm picturing the red guy.
Uh-huh.
He's in red. Funny that.
Uh-huh.
He's got like a white V on his chest and like an eagle-y mask.
Oh.
If I had a dream. If I had a little dream.
So I know exactly who you're picturing.
Hey!
They are like season 14, 15, maybe.
Okay. Not this week, though.
Not this week. So what colours do you think, playing the colours of the wind?
Red.
Uh-huh.
Blue.
Yeah.
Black.
Uh-huh.
Yellow, pink. I think we got Mighty Morphin colours.
Okay.
I think, because generally, green, orange, and black rotate, I think, is what I've been told. Green and black definitely rotate.
Yes.
Blue and red are basically always there. Yellow's quite consistent. And then pink is if the girl's not yellow.
Yeah, I think red and blue have appeared in every Sentai.
I think red and blue is going to be every time.
And then everything else is kind of up for grabs.
Ninja Storm had two.
Maybe they couldn't get enough of it.
They loved those red and blue guys. I got mind controlled in so many ways in that one episode.
So before we start, would you like to know the name of the episode?
Yes, please.
So we're going to watch episode 1, Assault, 2 exclamation marks, Run to the Ballpark.
Sorry? Sorry?
Assault, 2 exclamation marks, Run to the Ballpark.
Is this a baseball season?
Possibly.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Should we watch it?
Should we watch it?
That's weirdly like, should we watch it?
Should we watch it?
Let's watch it.
Let's watch it.
Adam's looking at texts. Adam's being unprofessional. Adam's a big loser. Adam's a big loser. Okay, so they're not baseball.
No. Although baseball did show up.
A lot showed up. In fairness, they covered every topic a bit. It's amazing how, in theory, this is exactly the same as the other two we've watched.
Yes.
Didn't like this one that much. This one, hey, it's great. Oh, I'm excited to talk about it.
Uh-huh.
I think I somehow have more notes than last week again.
I had to make so many notes because of how fast we were blitzing through it.
And it's like the vibe is a little different.
It is interesting.
Because it's like, I guess spies were big this year. We're big on spies.
Yeah.
I was expecting Star Wars to have hit by now. This isn't Star Wars.
No.
Should we go from the top?
Yeah. So you obviously were spoiled by what they look like in the opening credits.
Do you want to talk about costumes?
I think we need to get the elephant out of the room.
These costumes
he's in here, he's taking up the entire room.
Suck. These are so. I think the reason this shocked me is I've seen the red one before.
Yeah.
And the red one looks like a kind of bad Power Rangers suit.
Yeah.
The pink one has a wig.
Yeah, but like not like a Smithy's wig. Like joke shop wig.
On top of a helmet.
With big bug eyes.
As well. In canon for this one, this is a costume that the military made.
Yep.
So they chucked the wig on it. And then she either has her legs exposed or she has like a pink and white suit but with peach legs.
I've For years, I've been trying to figure out if that's meant to be her legs.
It was because this isn't picture perfect quality, so it's quite hard to tell. But it looks like there's a seam at one point, but then at other points, it very much just looks like leg. In which case, don't give her exposed legs. This is a military uniform.
You can't just put her in a leotard and be done with it.
Orange looks like he's in a completely different team. Because they're all like white and a bit of their color, then he's like brown and orange.
Yeah, do we want to go through who everyone is?
So color wise, we had red, orange, blue, pink, black.
Yeah, so red is Battle Japan.
Red is Battle Japan. And as we go through the episode, you might be like, well, I don't think they're not mentioning all the times they set up that this is going to be countries of the world themed. It's not set up. So yeah, we've got red, Battle Japan. Amazing.
We've got Battle France, who is blue.
I was so happy when Battle France was one of them. That's my favourite thing to do is Battle France.
We've got Battle Cossack.
Yeah.
Which is orange. We were full in the Soviet Union at this point.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not us, but...
yeah, we were big fans.
The Soviet Union did exist.
Yeah.
It is full on got like the Soviet Union, like, you know, hammer and sickle logo on his chest, which is really funny.
Yeah.
Battle Kenya, who is black with green highlights. Oh, I think he's got like little green highlights.
He's like, it's like if they made a Power Ranger whose power was mud. Like his suit's just kind of gross.
Yeah, and he's got like he's got like fangs on his helmet as well, which is
he's not great.
There's a lot of implications which we'll get to.
Oh, there's a lot to
not even implications, just full on
just
things.
It's just a bit racist as well.
Justifications, just some and there's obviously Miss America.
Yeah, not Battle America, is she?
No, she's Miss
America.
So there is a story that Battle Japan was originally meant to be Captain Japan.
Okay.
Which is where Marvel's influence.
Okay. Yeah, this.
So
honestly, this did feel like late 70s Marvel.
Yeah.
As in it was not very good.
It would have been one captain, one myth, and 3 battles.
Which is already awful.
Right? It's so lopsided.
But it's so funny that because they do like a lineup and it's just like Battle Japan, Battle France, Battle Cossack, Battle Kenya, Miss America.
Did you notice how after so like the song is like Battle Japan, and then after every time they say the battle country, there's like an exclamation.
Oh no.
So it was Battle Japan something, Battle France we Battle Kenya awarded Swahili.
Okay.
Which I looked it up beforehand because I knew this song. So
yeah.
Let's see what he says. It is a Swahili word.
Okay.
They've done some research.
Well done.
Cossack is like, gah, I think. That's something like that. And Miss America is, yay!
Yeah, because she's America.
She's America. They're so peppy. And like, even the opening is so hard to figure out what's going on because like the character have like their screens with their name and it shows them. But also then it just cuts like a bear eating a fish.
There's the bear eating a salmon. It was weird for me because I wasn't reading the lyrics because I don't want spoilers. So I didn't realize they were country themed. So it just cuts to a caveman wandering around.
Yeah.
You'll never guess which battle he might be.
Oh, it's so bad.
The caveman who can speak to animals and swings on trees. Mm-hmm. Battle France. Yeah. Do we want to quickly cover the little moments they have when they get their names, or do we want to go through the plot and get there naturally?
What do you mean?
Well, we'll get to who he is, but we'll do the plot properly in a bit, but we just want to talk more about who they are. When they're getting their titles, the general's like, you're Battle Japan, and he comes up and he says something. He's like, you're Battle France, and this guy who's up to this point only spoken in Japanese is Japanese. He walks and goes, oui, oui, monsieur, in like still kind of a Japanese accent. Yeah. And then Battle Kenya just goes, yay! And there's a little dance because he's so happy. Battle Cossack just stomps his foot. Yeah. And then Miss America's like, thank you.
And does 2 clicks and a little arm pose.
She loves a little click.
She loves a cunty little click.
She's got very Latin America vibes.
Yeah.
But clearly they're going for, this is the whitest person ever, played by a Japanese woman who clearly doesn't speak English.
So that is a point I was going to bring up. So the story is, again, any story I say about production could be a rumor, could be a rumor. I'm just going to speak what I've heard. I think this is quite true. So they hired this lady.
Yeah.
Her name in the show is Diane Martin.
Yeah.
Her actor is called Diane Martin.
Oh.
So she plays herself. She could not speak any Japanese.
Really?
And it shows because she does not speak in this episode.
Interesting. Because she says one line and someone goes, wow, you speak Japanese.
Yeah, there's a lot of scenes of her just staring at the camera as well.
Yeah.
But not like intentionally. She's not just like looking at the camera. Like there's a lot of her just staring because they have no words to give her because she cannot say the words.
But, and as well, which thing we'll get to later is they establish they have a box that translates English to Japanese. So they couldn't even be like, this person speaks English because the box would translate her.
So any lines where she does speak Japanese, she's dubbed by the person who played the Pink Ranger and Go Ranger.
Oh, we're already reusing so many actors.
And I believe one of these other actors is a Go Ranger as well, but I don't know which one.
Amazing. Because the thing, we're not watching enough to recognize faces very well. And we can't do enough costumes because these costumes are fucking awful and amazing. Should we get into the plot?
Let's go from the top.
So you'll never guess what we start with. A montage of soldiers dying, baby! 3 for 3.
Oh, we do!
Yeah, you forgot. But this time, they're not machine gunned to death. So this series is very like spy vibes. We're going like James Bondy. So the first guy...
There's kind of like jazz music in the background.
It's porn music. It's so porn. Let's not pretend it's anything else. So, yeah. This guy in full military uniforms walking down the street. And a woman, she's got this cool gadget. It's an umbrella that's fully a sword. It's later described as a needle. She stabs him in the neck with it.
Yeah.
And then there's another soldier guy. And he's going down the escalator. And what cool gadget does she use, Adam?
An umbrella with a spike on it.
Yeah.
She's going like the opposite way on a different escalator, and they pass each other, and she stabs him.
And because they cut it so they just pass, and then you see him like react and her like put the umbrella down. You fully see that the other escalator is full of people. Yeah. So they've just watched a woman poke a man with an umbrella, and then he dies.
Yeah, because the next shot is just like the top of the escalator, and he's on the floor. He's lurched over the steps. He's like
being put up the top. So he clearly died on the escalator. And I've just done my first aid training. I would have been there. And I would have done nothing. This man's been stabbed in the neck by a big sword. Then there's a third soldier guy. He's...
At a racetrack?
Yeah, he's like watching the races. And then he gets stabbed in the back of the head with an umbrella. Yeah. Because we'll later find out this is Umbrella Monster, who randomly has decided to look like a woman for a bit.
Yeah,
This is this season's version of Eagle, and it's called Battle Fever, which is not the bit that I thought was going to be the name of a team, other than like the Sentai team.
I will say we're in a weird era where they love their government agencies.
This is the third one in a row where it's been government agency with a team, and I'm very excited for that to not be the case again, because it's still fun. So we get our next weird general guy later. Not as good as Guinea Pig Joker.
Nothing could be.
I think Guinea Pig Joker might end this show as my favourite character. It's between him and Big One, which does mean Jack is really pulling a lot of weight. So
we cut to some children,
and one of them's drawing chalk on a car. We later find out that this is a car rental place.
Yeah.
This is the only scene with these kids in. So he's like drawing on the car, and then I think he's our Red Ranger.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So Battle Japan shows up and is like, I'm here to rent a car. And then the owner comes out and is like, you can't rent a car. You owe us debt. Look at this receipt. And the receipt says, come to Battle Fever ASAP.
So are they in on it? Like, do they...
It felt like this is the kind of... Like in Kingsman, they've got the tailor shop that's secretly a base.
Yeah.
That kind of like... It's a front.
It's a front.
But he then leaves.
He then leaves in a car.
So he seemed to genuinely be going there to rent a car.
But they did say he couldn't. So now they've given him one.
Because clearly it's like, if you're a spy, you get your spy car from here. And I guess they're doing the like James Bond always blows up his car thing of like, you better bring it back in one piece. But it's like, this is what you do in a later episode. Whereas in this one, you establish a different kind of... Not be like, you owe us a car. See? Go to the base now. It's like, but I don't know what's going on. And I think this is a thing that has come up 3 times in a row now. There's no point of view character for the audience because they don't care. Because it's for children who are just there to be entertained by the chaos of it. We don't get like... It's weird. We get a character who joins the team late, but she's also a secret agent. So she's not like, whoa, what is all this? Everyone's like, no, we understand this fully, and we know what's going on.
Yeah, that's true.
So then we cut to...
Man on a horse.
Man on a horse again, baby. 3 series, 3 horse guys. We love a horseman.
There are only so many archetypes we can have.
I mean, we're also going to have another woman with a dead cop dad. Like, they don't have
Oh
much.
my God.
They don't have much in their wheelhouse.
Oh, we have another woman with a Western first name.
Yeah.
We have Peggy, Karen, and now Diane.
Yeah, they can't change.
They can't. You think after they almost got the show entirely cancelled that they would...
might change even one layer.
Yeah.
And they went, maybe a bit racist this time.
Yeah, maybe sprinkle in a bit of that.
And hey, it worked, I guess. Yeah, second man's on a horse. He's not that interesting. He must be Cossack, because the next guy is France.
Yes, of course.
Because we
Cossack.
established that this Japanese man studied in France for 5 years, so he's battle friends.
Yeah, so the Cossack guy's on the horse, and Battle Japan comes up and is like, hey, we're just reusing all the beats from every single first episode we've watched.
He goes up there, hey, did you ever watch the show Go Ranger? You know the bit where the red one goes and gets them all? Let's do that
that again.
He invites them to, what was it, like, Dai Cafe?
Yes. But instead of, like, saying to come, what was it called? Don salad or something?
It's something gone.
Gone.
Snack gone.
Snack, of course.
We'll have to cut a lot of that. I was looking for a while. Yeah. He invites him to Snack Gone, which this time is a car rental shop or not.
Yeah, so Battle Japan, instead of giving them like a speech or like, come on, let's join, whatever.
Yeah, because they're already working for Battle Fever.
Yeah, he just gives them a thumbs up.
I loved his little thumbs up. I actually really enjoyed that because it's such a like, hell yeah.
Yeah, like, well, let's go. And do they give a thumbs up back? I can't remember.
No, I think they just cut to the
They
next
just sort of like
one.
nod and they're like, it's time.
Yeah.
Then we cut to the salon.
Yeah, so I was really worried because we see a guy giving someone a haircut and the woman getting the haircut's really annoying. I'm like, please don't be the pink one.
Why is she really annoying?
Well, she's just being like rich and like, oh, you must be from France because your styles are so perfect. Like, if this is the introduction to one of the Rangers, we're going to be pissed off. But no, the Ranger is the hairdresser.
Yeah, then Red pops his head in.
He claps.
Or Battle Japan claps.
And then he gets scared and cuts a chunk of her hair off. And then Battle Japan's like, thumbs up, let's go. And the salon guy's like, absolutely. Yeah. We then get quite a long scene.
It's so long. It's like most of the episode, it felt like.
Of the guy who will be Battle Kenya just chatting to a monkey.
Uh-huh. In a pet shop?
He's in a pet shop. And he's like, clearly his ability is he can talk to animals. But we come in, he's like halfway through his chat with this monkey. And he's like, oh, yeah, no, I've been to that part of the world. Yeah, it was lovely. I really enjoyed my time there. Then he like waits a bit. He's like, haha, good one. And then the shop owner's like,
what the fuck are you up to?
You idiot, you're saying you can speak to monkeys. Who are you? Then the guy's like, what's that about this shop owner being really abusive and not feeding you? And the shop owner's like, you get out of my shop, and like grabs him and throws him out. I've said that much quicker than it is. Like, the actual scene is so stupidly long of just this guy talking at a monkey who can't respond because he's a monkey.
Yeah, and just like, I think when Battle Kenya was like, oh yeah, I can speak to all animals, me and Harry immediately went to our notes and we're like, we'll bring that up later because that is, of course, the guy who's Battle Kenya can speak to every animal because Africa is what? Animals.
In fairness, at this point, I didn't know he was going to be Battle Kenya. I was like, this is a weird trait to give this clearly Japanese man. This is a weird choice. But it's like, he's not a caveman.
No.
But he's gonna be later.
He will be wearing some interesting clothing.
And like, I'm not saying, when I say caveman, I don't mean like traditional African dress and I'm being offensive. It's caveman like...
Yeah, fully like
carpet. Mammoth skin.
Yeah.
It's not an outfit that has any cultural significance to Kenya, unless I'm being stupid. Also, this was not the best picture quality. But like...
But also, like, even if it is, you should not be wearing that.
I shouldn't be wearing that.
Mr. Japanese Man in 1979.
Because in the trailer, not the trailer, the theme music, he's walking around like that, and I'm like, oh, have we got a series where there's a caveman? Because they love to do that. That happens in Power Rangers as well, there's a caveman guy. But no, he's just a spy. And then later, we'll get to what happens later when they fight. He's going to be in that. But he's not dressed like that. None of them are like country themed. Because because I was trying to guess what the theme was going to be. But the theme is they've all been to different countries. But Cossack guy doesn't say anything. He's just on a horse.
Yeah, we haven't quite got to his Soviet roots yet.
But he's from Japan. He's a Japanese man from Japan. He's not got Soviet roots. He's not. Then, okay.
So obviously, yeah, the guy, Battle Kenya gets kicked out of the shop, and
he gets thrown into Battle
the
Japan's car. And then, to be fair, I love this shot. He, like, holds his head and looks up, and we just pan up to Battle Japan already just doing smiling. The thumbs up. Like, he's already like, this guy's in. He's not up to anything.
So these 4 men run through the streets, and they go to, like, a little off-street car park, pull up a grate.
Oh, yeah.
Climb underground, run through a tunnel. They go down some, like, fireman poles. They run through an aquarium.
Yeah, that's just part of the base.
And we get a lovely shot of a stingray.
Yeah.
Like a cutaway of a stingray just floating on by.
And then they shoot out of a tube.
They shoot out of a tube.
Because you know the shots in a thing where a person jumps into a tube? Imagine you reverse that 4 times with 4 different guys.
And they jump up into this secret base.
And we meet new general, who, we don't know his name, he's Mustache Man again.
Yeah, another mustache man.
But this Mustache Man has 2 women either side of him.
He does.
And
he's flanked by 2 women.
Thank you, 2 women, and they leave. And it's like, we've actually hit the gender quota for the series now. We're doing really well.
I know neither of you have said a word to each other, but out you go.
Yep, and
We've got 4 men here. We don't need you.
Yeah, this episode does not pass the Bechdel test. There's 2 women and one of them secretly an umbrella man. Like,
so this is where we kind of get what's happening. The general explains that there's like all these spies and military generals have been being killed by potassium cyanide injected into their necks.
Yeah, so I think the phrasing is like, by some method it's injected into their necks, this potassium cyanide. And also we have recorded footage of a woman with an umbrella next to them. But they apparently don't have footage of the bit where she picks her umbrella up and stabs them in the neck. Like, we see that happen. She's not subtle.
And I don't know which character said it, but one of them was like, a woman sounds right up my alley.
It's Battle Kenya, I think. It's like, oh, woman's killing these guys. Sign me up. Also, this has started a thing which I've noticed in a lot of like games that are translated from Japanese games that are translated into English, where a character will say something, another character will say it with a question mark, then the first character will say it, because it's like, it's killed with potassium cyanide. Potassium cyanide. Yes, potassium cyanide. And it was a woman. Oh, woman? Yes, it's a woman. Oh, woman, that's up my street. I'm like, what are you doing? You've not established anything, but you said potassium cyanide 3 times. So then, what would happen but a phone call? And what's this has been found? A woman with a red umbrella. That must be her. We will do no other checks. There is a woman with a red umbrella. So they send them out, and we get a wonderful montage of these 4 idiots, like, hiding behind plant pots, like, poking that. I loved this bit.
It was
just, like,
so funny.
Fun, jazzy music as they're sneaking through the town.
Just watching this woman just having a little stroll with her red umbrella.
And she's having a little stroll in the city. And she's in the middle of a baseball field, and that's done in, like 1 cut.
Literally. Like, first, where was she going?
Well, she was going. We found out later she was going to the ballpark.
Yeah, of course, it's the assault of the ballpark.
She's like walking. She turns around a corner, and we cut to her walking on dirt, and she's like in the middle. And she looks up all confused, and I'm like, "Oh, did she teleport? No."
And when I say
she walked there,
when we say a baseball pitch, it's not like your local neighborhood one. It's like a stadium.
It's a because the next thing will be they turn all the stadium lights on. Like, this is a huge stadium,
like massive. Probably like Tokyo's like go-to baseball stadium. Probably their national stadium.
I can't imagine you'd need a bigger one.
No, like
it's just the size of whatever that size is. So
which honestly is impressive that they filmed there.
And also, like, why?
Why is the other question?
Reason that's what this is. But because they turn the lights on, And the 4 little idiots jump out from behind different seats in the stadium holding pistols. They're like, we got you, but they're really far away because she's in the middle. So she just runs away. So they have to run the full length of a baseball field.
And then it hard cuts to them now in a fairground.
Yeah. Yeah. You know how baseball parks all have fairgrounds in them? Yeah, she's running out and then she's just in a carousel. And then they're all jumping out from behind horses. And they get her and you wouldn't bloody believe it. It's the wrong woman.
It's the wrong one.
But when they're taking her away, they find a gun in her pocket. So they're like, she's clearly something.
Yeah.
So they take her back to the base and... rivaling Joker as my favorite character is American Man who is being heavily dubbed, but in episode he's being dubbed.
Yes, it's quite an experience.
Because I don't think he's the head of the FBI, but he's an important FBI guy.
Mr. Bosner.
Mr. Bosner.
Who looks incredibly like Boris Johnson.
Like him. And he has the frayed blonde hair as well. This is clearly pre-Boris Johnson, but if this came out now, you'd be like, oh, that's what that's parodying.
Yeah.
But he just looked like that. But it was really alarming for me, because he starts speaking in English, then it's dubbed over in Japanese, and I'm reading English subtitles.
Yeah, it's quite frightening.
So I'm kind of almost lip reading as well, because he's just speaking English.
Yeah, because Battle Fever, they have a box that can translate.
They've got the translator box.
It can just translate. So it dubs him in the room for them.
Yeah, and he's there because she was an agent of his.
Yeah, so the woman they found
was
with
an
the umbrella,
FBI agent.
it's an FBI agent called Diane Martin.
Diane Martin, who clearly doesn't speak for who knows why. She's just not got anything to say. She's just quiet at the moment. She's busy.
And what we do is we find out basically the story of the show.
Yeah.
We find out the bad guys are called Egos.
Egos?
Egos.
It's weird to tell how they were pronouncing it.
Yeah, I can't tell what's Japanese
Lego
accent.
my egos.
So Egos, I'm going to say, there's a quote where they say, they are behind all uprisings in the world.
And we get some great stock footage of real life uprisings.
Yeah, and there's one of the bodies scattered on the ground and everything. Yeah. It's like...
I'm like, are those real dead people? Because it probably is real dead people in Super Sentai Series 3. So you know how Series 1, the bad guy was... he was a big star man who was scared of the stars.
Yeah.
The second series, the villain was a shine that was actually a robot. This time the villain is a pentagon that's shiny.
Like a kaleidoscope.
He's just like a kaleidoscope. And then there's a weird purple bald man who I think is called Head On.
He's called Header.
He's called Header, yeah. And he's doing the thing of my master, the shiny thing, will do what you want, which I guess is to uprise against fascist regimes.
I suppose.
Which I guess is bad this time. But
yeah.
Because their deal is they fund uprisings, I guess, or cause them.
Yeah.
And then American Man Bosner is and now they're in Japan for their secret reasons.
So we've come to Japan to
Tell me what the reasons are. What do they want? Because in the next time on next week, the plan is to corrupt the love in everyone's heart. But what is that?
Well, they've caused enough wars. Now they're coming after everyone's hearts.
Because Series 1, it was the Black Cross Army who wanted to do bad. Then it was crime who wanted to do bad. Now it's Egos who want to do bad. None of these guys want to do anything.
Well, is war not just a battle of egos?
That's beautiful.
Anyway.
And then, so I was expecting it to be Battle Fever, you got to go fight them. And then Diane's like, no, I'm going with you. No, the head of Battle Fever was like, and she's on our team.
She's just going with us there.
Because she can't speak Japanese, she's just smiling. She has no idea what she's agreed to. Yes. I like that now in canon she doesn't speak Japanese.
It's so stupid. Yeah, so the reason Diana was at the baseball pitch was because she was trying to lure out the killer.
Yeah, by dressing
exactly like her. And I don't know. I guess that would lure them out because they would turn up and be like, "What the fuck are you up to? I'm out here trying to stab these secret agents. What are you doing?
Yeah, why are you dressed exactly like me with a normal umbrella?
Yeah, like what?
And why have you come to this baseball field that I've expressed no interest in?
So yeah, they're just like, right, Diane, look, you've tried hard enough. Come be our battle female. We'll get you a wig.
And then
Lock you up.
Boswell's like, I gotta go now.
Well,
And I don't think
Mr. Bosner.
I'm not gonna learn it. I will learn. I don't need to. So he like hugs her goodbye, and there's like it's not romantic tension. It's clearly like these two are close. And I thought it'd be funny to write Mr. Bosner died on the way back to his home planet, which might come back in like a scene.
Maybe it will.
Because they're like, oh, he's going back to America now, and he's like, bye, and leaves. So I was like, okay, you just didn't want him anymore. We'll get back to what happens to him. So we then had the
training facility.
So what I love is we get the ad break. So pre-ad break, we've got this general man in a general uniform being like, you're joining my team. Ad break. He's now a samurai. The general's in like samurai, like, if I say samurai robes, you are imagining the right thing.
Yeah, in like a dojo.
Yeah, and he's holding a katana. And so they do the battle fever initiation, which is you've got to do a flip over a sword. And the sword's being held quite high.
Yeah.
So
like an opposite limbo.
It's opposite high jump. It's opposite
high
limbo
jump, yeah.
that exists. But it's like, it's weird because it's not like supernaturally high.
No.
It's just like, I couldn't jump that.
It's like gymnast high.
It's gymnast high. So the four guys jump over at the same time.
Yeah, just
like as a unit. This will come up a bit later, but I'll bring it up now. There's so many points where they do a team jump, but they all jump from different sides of the screen. So it looks like someone got 4 action figures and just threw them at each other. It's so bad. And then Diane's like, are you crazy? I can't jump over a sword. And General's like,
no. Does she say that?
I'm pretty sure she says fucking nothing. She is silent.
She is nothing.
I forgot. And
There's
then,
a great bit where so there's a really funny bit where the sword is like in the like deep foreground. It's like so close to the camera. It's like just a blur of silver, and it's Diane's face, which is essentially the whole screen, right? And a bit of hair, and the sword is covering her mouth in an artful blur.
Yeah.
And she says, "Yes, sir." And I'm like, did they need to obscure her mouth because she couldn't say yes, sir? Like, it felt like...
But also, doesn't she say, yes, you're in English?
Yes. It looked... So I don't think this is true, but it looked like...
She was dubbed.
It looked like, you know when people get pregnant in, like, TV shows, but they can't...
So they have to, like, put the sets above the pregnancy belly?
Or, like, they're always just holding, like, a washing basket.
Yeah.
Or, like, they're always... It looked, like, weirdly obscured for a reason.
If we get... You know, like, Wilson in Home Improvement's always behind the fence?
Yeah.
I kind of want to watch all 50 episodes to see how they cover her mouth every time she speaks.
It's just her eyes.
Yeah. So it's a lot of, like, General saying, you're feeling this way, aren't you? And it cuts to her looking at him.
Like, intensely.
But yeah, he's like, to fight egos, you have to not fear death. And then she flips over the sword.
Yeah, go Diane.
And let's see what Mr. Bosner's up to.
Yeah.
So he's walking towards the airport, and Umbrella Lady's there. Oh no. And then I'm going to describe this, and I want listeners, see if you can guess where the hard cut to the general happens. So he's walking down the street. Umbrella Lady comes up. She stabs him. Ah! Mr. Bosner is dead. Where might the cut have been there? It is... Like, he doesn't hit the ground. He's like mid-fall, we cut to a close-up of the general putting down the phone saying Mr. Bosner was stabbed at the airport. And then Diane
Freaks the fuck out.
Starts freaking out. And then we get... I've got so many notes to make sure I get this right. He goes, not only was Mr. Bosner her general, he was also her dad. And she runs to the ocean to scream Papa for a bit.
And she's like, Papa!
Which I assume you can shout in any language.
Yeah. And then it cuts to a close-up of like a wave crashing. And then it cuts to her again, Papa! and then cuts to the sea again, and then cuts back and just Papa.
But
Like,
then,
not quite essentially as maybe that was, but
so it was basically that. But at one point during that, they cut to a montage of all their happy moments together. But they've had one scene, so it's one clip. It's like fade to him hugging her goodbye, fade back, because he's in one scene. With
I
her.
thought they'd filmed like other stuff, like fake memories they could plant in there. Nothing.
They met today.
They met. This is the first time.
And also, we're not going to be told if it's adoption, but she's clearly not related to him biologically. So I was like, oh, it's going to be like she joined the army and he was like, no, Papa. We might have our intro sound for this week.
And
So he died on the way back to his home planet.
Yeah. And then the idiots turn up to the beach.
There's actually a really nice shot where there's like, she's at the end of this pier, and the pier's really long, and then the 4 other guys come in the front, and she, off camera, says, don't say anything, which is really, really funny with the added context. And I was like, they're gonna like give her a big speech and be like, no, you gotta put that energy. No, she just is one of them.
Yeah, she's
The next scene, she's gonna do a little dance, like she's finished. As
yes, sir.
constant in this show, people suffer major trauma and by the next scene are fine.
Is this when we cut to the base again?
Yeah.
And there's a thing in a hangar.
I'm angry
You're angry?
because there's a big robot, big Megazord, and they're like, when will that be ready? And the guy goes, soon, and soon is not this episode. And they really made me think we were getting a Megazord this week. No. That's cool though.
Yeah.
But also, I think it's interesting that it's one big robot, not
It's
five
just-
robots that become one big one.
It's just a guy.
It's just a guy.
Right, here's a game. If this was a combined Megazord, what would the Zords be?
Burger. For
Burger,
America.
baguette.
Burger, baguette. So burger is torso. Baguette is
An arm.
Oh, what's...
What's a Kenyan food?
I was going to go for instrument. We could do foods.
Oh, you just went burger, I went baguette. Okay, let's do a more... So there's burger for America.
Okay, no,
France
hang
could
on,
be
hang on.
like
Hang on.
the Eiffel Tower.
So, burger is torso. Oh, no, burger can't be head. Burger is torso, and it's like on its side. Then the baguette snaps in two and is both legs.
Sure.
Cossack, they have baklava as one arm. I genuinely can't think of a Kenyan
Well, if
food.
it's the hammer and sickle, that could be its weapons.
Yeah, it'd be great if it's 4 foods and a hammer and sickle. But I want the head to be sushi. Because I can picture like the face
The
in the
sushi
middle.
roll.
Maybe it's just burger, baguette, and sushi. Then a hammer
The
and
other two can
sickle.
get fucked.
And let's be fair, they're not coming up with anything good for Kenya.
No, it'll be like an elephant or something.
It would be. Oh, God, that big robot's such a letdown. Because I like when they're 5 little guys who become a big guy. Well, no, because they're 5 little guys who go into 5 medium guys who become one big guy, which is awesome. That's classic escalation.
Look, we'll get there. I don't know when, but we will.
But I don't know if we will, because they might only be in part 2.
No, I mean in Sentai in general.
No, as in, like, every Sentai might not have it in the first episode. So we might never see one of the staples of this show. Yeah, these costumes fucking suck. And also, because they go into a room after the Megazord, and he's like, hey guys, you're going to be Battle Fever J, you know what's going on. We decided this. I've made you these clothes.
And it's on the table.
They're like folded on the table with the helmets. So they're not like magical superpower super suits. They're clothes.
They just put them on. They just zip them on.
Yeah. And they do like get dressed.
Yeah.
And
They do a lot of things in a minute.
yeah, a lot happens in this scene. This is when we find out that the theme is countries of the world. It's very Disney, which happens later. But they like put them on. Pink's got a wig on. They all do a little dance.
Yeah, they all do like
Well, they do 2 separate little... So, genuinely, I don't think I'm making a joke when I say that the theme this week is Dances of the World.
Yeah.
Which will come up more in a bit. But each time they're like, you're Battle Japan, he does like a little karate thing. It's like,
Yeah.
you're Battle Cossack, and he does the little like...
Like the
dance.
Russian dancing. Like
Yeah. But then afterwards, I genuinely was really endeared by this. The general's like doing the battle plan and they're all still dancing. They're just so excited to be superheroes. They're like doing a little jig as a group.
Yeah.
And he's like trying to talk to them.
I am so baffled what's happening. Just like what?
Yeah.
So Battle France's dance is a lot of clapping, which I really enjoy. Like furious.
Yeah, his deal is
clapping.
mostly clapping, which I don't think is a
that
French
French?
thing. I don't know.
Do they like applause?
Oh yeah, and then we find out the name of the bad guy.
Oh yeah, so we cut back to the bad guys, and we find out the name of the kaleidoscope.
Satan Egos,
So we've had the KKK,
who was Black Star Führer.
yeah,
Black Cross Führer, my apologies.
Black Cross Führer,
And then it was Shine and Iron Claw.
Iron Claw, and now there's
Satan Egos.
yep,
Beautiful. And this is annoying because I was like, I like in a superhero thingy when the villain shows up and then for the first time there's heroes to fight them and they're like, what's going on? But he's like, I've sensed the Battle Fever J exist and I'm mad about it because the prophecy says they're bad for me, which we've done twice.
Why do they know?
Why do we keep doing this? You're on series 3. How have you not thought of a new thing yet? But also, when the thing is this good, maybe don't. Because I kind of still love it.
And there's a weird bit where like he's like, I'm gonna send a monster, and there's this like giant cocoon thing in the corner of the villain's base with a tube, and I can only describe it as he inseminates the big goo pod.
It's like a lava lamp, but not glass. Like,
yeah,
it like pulsates, and there's like faces in it of the monsters. But the monster he's getting is Umbrella Monster, who's out.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened
Monster's
here.
killed 4 guys. he's doing shit. He's out being a woman and murdering. He's being gay and doing crimes. We love him.
And he's like, yeah, I'll send out my assassin to lure out the Battle Fever J.
Which I love, right? There's 2 points in this where the plan is we'll lure out the people we want by sending a woman with a red umbrella.
Yeah.
Both times it kind of works.
That's where we've been going wrong. We need some more women with umbrellas.
And then we'd get
something we want.
The bad guys. The ones responsible. It's a great 2 lines. So Umbrella Lady's wandering around.
Like a rail yard kind of vibes.
In a place where they can have a fight.
Yeah.
Battle Fever J jumped down and she goes, haha, you fell in my trap. And Battle Costa goes, shut up. No, we didn't.
And there's a bit as well, it's a huge wide shot where she's surrounded maybe by like 20 spinning umbrellas.
Yeah, because they say, shut up, show us your true form. And then they do a little umbrella dance, but it's like 20 umbrellas around her.
And then in some flashy, in like jump cuts back and forth, they're like umbrellas, foot soldiers, umbrellas, foot soldiers. And then they're foot soldiers.
And the thing is, they say, show us your true form, and we do this. There's going to be a cut in a bit where she's just different. Like, she's just in monster. We don't see her become monster mode.
Yeah, my note is, there's just a monster now.
There's just
question mark. I don't understand. Oh, she also throws her umbrella at them.
It explodes.
But it's not like you know, an umbrella. You think, oh, you'll like animate it.
Famously not aerodynamic.
Put it on wires to make it fly like perfectly straight. It just sort of flops onto the ground in front of them and just explodes.
Yeah. And then I have genuinely no notes on the fight.
It was so chaotic.
But like kind of chaotic and boring.
Because it wasn't like...
Because France had like a fencing sword.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
So it started with them like... They were fighting, but also dancing at the same time, and then cut in to their human forms in like a red void, dancing...
Doing
a similar dance.
Linked to the country that they are?
Yeah, so Battle France was in what looked like flamenco.
But Miss America also was doing flamenco. So 2 of the 5 dances are flamenco, which aren't France or America.
And this is where we get our first look at Battle Kenya's outfit outside of the opening credits. And we're like, oh,
because he's
jumping around in that.
Doing his little dance in his little outfit. Oh, also, I forgot his special weapon is a vine, which sucks. They can't do this.
Yeah, the fight, because usually the fight is like they'll focus on one character at a time. Especially in the first episode, they'll give Red, they'll give them all a chance. But this was like intercut, and we kept cutting back. We were cutting around so much. I was like, "What's?"
This is the least I've understood what's going on.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't help when Umbrella Monster shouts, "I'm descended from the Zapotec Empire." Find out what that is.
I completely missed that.
I mean, it's safe to say that it's easy to miss shit in this fight.
So they're like, okay, let's do a final attack. And do you want to describe the final, or one of the first final attack?
I'm going to try.
The pre-final attack.
So they throw all their toys together, by which I mean they do a jump. So they're all like jumping in the air, and then they start bending. That's the best way I can describe it.
They start bending. Yeah, so, wait. So Kenya, Cossack, and Miss America jump up just like in like a straight line.
In a straight line, yeah. To make a line.
To make a line, you could say.
And then
so
is it
Japan and France start bending.
They jump in like a curve. So when they all jump together, it makes a big B. And then we just hard cut to they've made a big F. And we cut back and forth. It's BF Battle Fever, baby! They don't make J. The name is Battle Fever J, and they're making letters. They don't do the one that's a letter. So it's BF, and then they punch him. But then they do the secret second finishing move, where they get 5 sticks. They put them together. Pink holds them, and then missiles appear, and he dies.
Yeah, that was called Pentaforce.
Shut up, Pentaforce. They had 5 sticks, and they shot him. That's not allowed.
I think the BF gymnastics is a superior final attack.
Yeah, if they're just in BF gymnastics and that made a big wave of energy, I'd be happy. I'd die happy. But or do BF as he explodes. If they do BF, then a completely separate thing with the 5 sticks. It sucks. Because I've talked about this before. A classic Power Rangers thing is 5 weapons, you stick them together. Yeah. But they don't. They're 5 sticks they hold next to each other. And then only Pink's there. And then 2 like big special effects missiles come out. And he's dead. This sucked. This had the best first half. And it fell apart. I hated it. This really just... Because when they did the BF, I was so excited. And then as well, it's classic Sentai. So it's just done after that.
Yeah, like these episodes have no like faff at the end. They're like... And so the Battle Fever have formed, and they all fight together.
They cut to Satan Egos being like, I've got another one. And
he inseminates another monster.
Inseminates another monster who's next week's problem. And then we just cut to the 5 of them on horses and the episode ends.
And do you know what it is? It's sunset. It's always sunset.
It's always sunset, baby.
To be fair, it's been a long day.
Yeah, a lot happened. I mean, one of them lost their dad today. 4 people got stabbed by an umbrella today.
Yeah.
Although, no, because there was a night time.
Yeah, true.
They've not slept.
It's been at least 2 days.
And she's been awake the whole time, and she's had a rough one.
Yeah, and she's been doing a lot of staring.
Would you rather, and you're allowed to not answer this if it's upsetting, if your dad was to die, would you rather he's stabbed by an umbrella or in a big exploding car?
Stabbed by an umbrella.
I don't know. Because I think with the car one, I'm like, fair enough, no one could have survived that. But I'm like, you can't kill my dad with umbrella.
It does feel kind of pathetic, but also it's kind of funny.
But would it make it more or less bad if he was the 4th person that day to be killed by the same umbrella?
Yeah, that'd make it less special, wouldn't it?
Yeah. This one wasn't very good. It was fun.
It was very interesting.
I don't know why this one just didn't click for me. It might be the racism's part of it.
Might be.
I don't know. I think it's fine, I guess.
I think, for me, the problem is that it's repeating.
I want new crazy.
Yeah.
Because this is same crazy. With, like, fun new stuff of the dance, which I don't like, but it's fun new crazy.
I'm done with, like, a mustached military general leading the team.
Oh, I don't know. They've been pretty good, though.
Shut the fuck up.
They've been pretty good.
Has this one been pretty good? He was there.
I think I just like the bit where...
I'd rather Mr. Bosner be in charge.
Mr. Bosner in charge and the other guy got stabbed. No, I like the hard cut to him saying Mr. Bolster was
That was
stabbed at the airport.
quite fierce.
But that's more of an editing thing than a character thing.
It's like, do we need another military faction doing all this stuff? I don't know. I don't think we do.
Based on the fact that we've probably seen as much of them as we're going to, do you want to rank Eagle, whatever Jackers was, and Battle Fever? But Jacker was just the normal military.
Yeah, I think they were just like...
They're bottom tier. As much as Joker's doing a lot of the heavy lifting, he's kind of one rogue element.
Are you saying Jack is bottom tier military? I would say Eagle are bottom tier. They all died.
Yeah, but that's funny.
Yeah,
because they all died, and they all come back, and they all die again. That's amazing. Like, if we're talking about a military force to defend us, at least Battle Fever only lost 3 people.
True.
Whereas Jacker
and you know what?
Lost an aircraft carrier, and Eagle lost everyone but 5.
And in times of need, the Battle Fever would always break out some dancing for you.
If the Centaur included Battle Fever bottom tier. Is that us for this week? Or this episode?
Yeah.
I got no more notes.
I've got no more notes. That was... Yeah. I had a good time. But if it...
I think I'm going to be more positive on this one after the finale. I think
we certainly hope
there's a
so.
mixture of 9 hours of first aid training and not much food. It's maybe marking my opinion towards this one a little bit. But also, she does have a wig and I hate it.
The wig is a criminal. Like, someone needs to be arrested for that.
They need to serve their send time.
We'll see you next week.
See you next week. We'll see you next episode.
Yeah, I don't know if it's weekly. Who knows?
We've still not done any planning. Bye.